Hello, Snack Pack. Welcome back to Travel Snacks. We were just on a live stream and it shut down. So we're back again. So let's wait to see if anybody comes back to the live stream. And then I'll explain what happened. Hey, Snow Panther, welcome back. Hey, Mike. We got disconnected. Hey, Eve. Hey, Grant. Hey, Tanya, part 2. We'll wait for a few minutes and then I'll explain what happened so everyone doesn't miss out. Hey, Laura. Hey, Mimi. "1972 Go. Hey, from West Texas. Awesome. I got to throw another like on it. Yeah, throw another like on it since we're on the part 2. I'm back. Thanks, Jay. Hey, Mike. You should have put the Indian test pattern up while you were gone. YouTube should provide this schmaltzy 70s music in the background with the big voice dude. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. Let's see. We'll wait for a couple more people to come and then I'll explain what happened. YouTube is telling me that the live stream is starting again. Oh, thanks. I'm already on it. I'm back from North Carolina. Awesome. So what had happened was I went to go get these hinges that I'm going to show you guys real quick. And we thought it was the family. No, what happened is I stood up off the bed to go get the hinges, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I don't know what happened, but my computer is sitting on this, it's like a file box. It's like a plastic file box, and it slipped off the file box, and my computer laptop closed. It fell on my bed and closed. So that essentially shut down my computer and shut down the internet off my computer. And so I was like, oh no. And so opened the computer and I could see myself back on here and I could see you guys chatting, but it had this message at the top saying the connection is bad. Please wait till we reconnect. And it wouldn't reconnect. So I turned off my Wi-Fi, turned it back on, turned it back off, turned it back on, connected, with my phone. And it still just, it didn't connect. And I was like, dang it. So that was my fault because my computer just felt, I don't know why. So anyways, let me show you these couple things that I want to tell you about the van, and then we're going to play the game. Yeah, if my sister came in and she's like, get off the live stream. No. Hey, Amy from Minnesota. Let's see. Almost rebooted my whole Wi-Fi system for a second. Yeah, I could see you guys chatting. I didn't mean to close you guys up. Awesome. Yeah, throw another like on it. Totally okay. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Karina. Grant was going to sing to us while you were gone. Gravity owned you. Totally. I got owned, real bad. Okay, so this is what I was going to show you guys. So I bought, these are the hinges I wanted to show you because cabinets seems like such a very basic thing to just do. But in the van build, I'm trying to share all the little nitty gritty things. But these hinges, these are I think they're 4 inches, and you bend them. I actually pinched my finger in between here and here last week, and it hurt really bad. And I had to actually pull my finger out in order to get my finger out because it's so strong. So these 2 pieces, what they do is they pull apart, and then that's what it snaps. It snaps, and it keeps the cabinet front door open. So it's like this, and then it bends down. So these did not keep my cabinet fronts open. So I saw a video on Amazon, and they were saying that these 3-inch ones, which doesn't make sense to me, why these are big and they didn't work, but they were saying that these are specifically made to work. So I got these and we tried these, and these still didn't work. Although I will say that these are better in a sense, like they even included the little thing, blah, blah, all these things. But these hinges are expensive. Like if you wanted to get like 8 hinges, it was like 20 or 30 bucks just for hinges. Also, I bought these things. These are those, you know, seen these things on the cabinets where you like push it, you know, you push your cabinet in and you push it back in like that. But my cabinet doors, not the ones above, but the kitchen ones, they have a lip. So these wouldn't work. So I have to send these back. And I bought a bunch of them because I thought that's what I was going to do. And then there's somewhere over there, which I'm not going to get up again. I bought little like magnets to like, when I close the door, they stick in place because when you're driving, you don't want things falling out of your cabinets. So that's what's happening with the hinges. So I need to like get these things secured. So instead I bought these, you know, those like strut shock things that, you know, when you open a thing, so it's like gas struts. That was a really bad impression, but I bought those. And I think you just need one on each cabinet front facing door. So I'm going to get those and I'm going to show you guys that next week. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick, just because I saw it over there when I got my stuff, is look what I've had these for a long time. Look at my little Christmas tree. And I went to Dollar Tree and I bought like a little gold star. So I'm going to have this in my van when I go on the road to my son's house. And then I have like these little tiny like red and green like little balls that's going to go on here. But isn't that cute? It's like a little fake thing. And I have 2 of these. So I'm going to give one to each of my sons. So they'll both have one. And then I'll have these at both their houses. All right. So that's going to be my Christmas situation. I lost my pen. Oh, here it is. Dollar Tree is legit. If you guys haven't been to Dollar Tree lately, they have a lot of good stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, those hinges, you would think they would work, but they didn't. And why were you sticking your finger? I didn't mean to stick my finger there, but I was pulling them apart to see how they worked. And I guess the way they pull apart, it like latches and it got my finger in it. New snack, Butterfinger. Yeah, Butterfinger. I do love Butterfingers though. Time to get some duct tape. Oh, could be a thing. How much were the cabinets? The actual cabinets, like the kitchen cabinets? If you're talking about the actual kitchen cabinets, I got those at Home Depot. And I think they were like $79 or $70 each. And I bought 2. One of them is an 18-inch cabinet and the other one's a 15-inch cabinet. And that fits like just precisely in the space between the wheel well and the fridge. And they have them at Lowe's too, about the same price. Saw a portable shower head on Amazon, sent link. Oh, okay. The van is coming along very well, slow but sure. Yeah, the Dollar Tree. I think I got this tree though. I think I got the actual tree at Target like a few years back, but the other stuff that's going to go on it, I got at Dollar Tree. Now you need some lights and presents for me under it. Yes, definitely. Some people use it with the wash basin to wash hair. Oh, okay. Or even use the portable folding dog bath as a makeshift. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mizzo Mike 000. I've used both struts and durable Velcro on my cabinet door. Okay. Which one works best for you? Because I have heard a lot of different things and I want it to be secure, but not too secure that it has a hard time pulling open. We have a Dollar Tree as well that my wife put together. I'll send you. Oh yeah, send me a pic. Did you consider stick-on tiles instead of the wood? Tiles may have been easier and many beautiful. Are you talking about for the walls, like instead of the shiplap? Because I do have some tiles that is going to go like on the backsplash, like above my cabinets, but I haven't put those on yet. Yeah, so I do have some tiles, but that's like a back burner project that I could do on the road. But I do have the tiles. They're more like subway tiles, and I really like the design, so we'll get to that. All right, so those are my things that I wanted to tell you guys about. I told you about the wood walls being kind of dumb. And all right, so you guys ready to play the game? Give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to play Would You Rather. We're going to switch this game up to a different style of game after the first of the year. We'll stick with this Would You Rather game until then. And then I think we're going to try that game that I think Janaya and Ivana were talking about called If. Yes, Would You Rather. Also, feel free, if you guys have anything to share or talk about, feel free. This is a family, show. So I'd like to know what's going on with you guys too. Play ball. All right. But, we are going to switch the game up because I'm running out of questions. And so if these become dumb, I'm sorry. Velcro for sure works best for me, just not the cheap thin strips. I use struts for the heavier doors and keep them. Okay, good to know. Thank you for sharing that. I had 2 crowns done this week. Oh, dang. How's your mouth and face doing? Okay, so the game we play every week is called Would You Rather. I give you 2 choices. They're just fake hypothetical questions. And you just answer which one you would rather. So the first one is, let's see. Okay. Let's just pretend that you were in a situation where, unfortunately, you ended up on accident destroying something. So the something is either a priceless painting, like a major, like Picasso, or you ended up destroying on accident, like a first edition important book, like, I don't know, like a Mark Twain book, or like, I don't know, somebody that's famous, like that, like was the first written copy, not the Bible. We don't burn Bibles or we don't destroy Bibles, but would you rather be responsible for accidentally destroying a priceless painting or a priceless book? Which one would you rather? Grant, I hope your crowns aren't due to the cornbread challenge. Yeah, I hope not, because that would be really bad on me too. Mouth is doing really well. Okay, good. Also, yeah, Felicity, that sounds expensive. Okay, so Tanya's coming in strong with the painting. Jane is coming through with the painting. Laura says book. Eve's giving a dab to Grant. Mike says a book. Hauser Leslie, hello, how are you? Is also saying book. Painting for Jay. There will most likely be copies of the books already in existence. Mike says a book. Paintings are usually enjoyed by more people than a single copy of a book. Books for Debbie. I'm an art lover, so the painting would hurt my heart. Okay. Snow Panther says book. Terrible choice. Yeah, it's totally a terrible choice, but book. I'd rather not be responsible for either, but I would be honest in telling the owner. Well, yeah, for sure. Didn't cost anything. Group benefits. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. The book, easier to possibly find another. Rachel says, lost your signal. I am back. Oh, my, neither. I'm an artist who loves reading. Now what? Yeah, exactly. Book manuscript, the words live on, can't recreate art. Okay. Grant, the question was, would you rather be responsible for accidentally ruining or destroying a priceless painting like a Picasso or a priceless book like a first edition like Mark Twain, or I'm just drawing a blank, but I'm sure there's like a billion first rate, like important books, out there. Like Moby Dick or To Kill a Mockingbird or any of the like famous books out there. Okay, Karina says priceless painting. I can survive without paintings. I can't imagine giving up books. Okay. Oh my God, that old school multicolor pen. Oh, I got this at the Dollar Tree. This is my third one, and I'm really sad because the other two I've used enough to, like basically lose all the ink of like the blue and the black, which is the ones I use the most. But this is my last one. So I'll have to find, actually, I don't even use all these colors. I really just want a pen that does like black, blue, and maybe like red or like one other color. So maybe like a 4-color pen, so that when I'm doing my, like every morning I read my Bible and I do like a couple line journal and then like some scriptures and stuff. So I'd like to just have like 4 color options. I also like that it's kind of big and thick, so I don't have to like, you know. I would think book. I hear of paintings selling for millions more than books do. Okay. So what do you guys think I would choose? Do you think I'd be wanting to be responsible more so for destroying a painting or destroying a book? Hey, Big TP. It's going great. How are you? Oh my gosh, To Kill a Mockingbird is the best book ever. Scout would be a great van, and so would Atticus. Grant thinks I would rather be responsible for accidentally destroying a painting. Tanya says a book. Painting. I feel like you enjoy books more. Okay. For you, a book. No particular reason for my answer. Okay. You would say book. Every day above the dirt is a great day and it don't hurt. Amen to that. You can change the ink pen in them with the other color pen colors. Oh, really? Oh, dude, you're onto something. I don't know. Oh, dude, you're right. I didn't even think about that, dude. Now I'm like, oh, bro. Well, now I just feel dumb. But thank you for sharing that with me. Now I can keep this pen forever and ever. Amazon, here I come. This could be like my Cyber Monday purchase to buy little ink things for this thing. Okay. Karina says a book. Guessing art for you. But don't go by me. I stink at this game. You can travel the world through books. What's the latest passage that you meditated over? Oh man. Well, I just keep coming back to the, like, I like to stick on certain ones, but the one is Philippians 4:6 is be anxious for nothing, because I've really been like a little anxious about my van, you know, and all the work that still has to get done and how tired I am. So I've been really meditating on Philippians 4:6. And then I don't know about you guys, but I use the Bible app every day, and it's really cool. When you open, so it's this little brown Holy Bible app, and up here at the top, it says open story. And so you open the story and it's like an Instagram story, and it has like a reflection, a scripture, a person that like does like a talk, like multiple choice, like a devotional. So it's like a little 6 thing, and then you're done. So it's really cool when you're kind of not having a lot of time. So that's just a little side note. Okay, Felicity says book. Yippers take them from other pens. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I don't want my computer to fall. Okay. Okay, so here's my thing. I'm with Terry on this one, in the sense that I feel like, not that I would want to destroy either, but I think I'd rather be responsible for accidentally destroying a book, because a book has, even though it's a first edition, I feel like there's going to be multiple copies, you know. With a painting, yes, there could be reproductions, but I feel like in art galleries, they have like, you know, important art. Not that books aren't important. I personally love books more than art. I really do enjoy reading, but I feel like a painting is something that like you see visually, and a book you can read it anywhere. So that's my answer. That's the reason why. That passage hits personally. Way to listen. Big fan of the Pray As You Go app. Oh, leads a 10 to 15 minute meditation over the word. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to write that down. Pray as you go up. I have the U version on my phone. Yes, that's the one I use, U version. Don't let the computer fall. I know. Winner right here. Oh, yeah. I love that the latest passage you meditated over is from the Bible. Yes. Yes, indeed. Good point, Allison. I didn't think of that. Yes. All right. Next one is... Oh, since we were talking about Niagara Falls, this is perfect. Okay, so on either of these questions, there's no way that you can die, okay? And both of these you're going to think, okay, I'm just going to die, so I'm not going to do either. But in this fake scenario, you can't die. So would you rather jump out of a moving car, or, I don't know how to say it, not jump, but you'd be in a barrel going down Niagara Falls? Like, I think somebody did that before. I don't know if they died, but that's a thing that happened. So would you rather jump out of a moving car or go down to Niagara Falls in a barrel? And either way, you're not going to die. You might get banged up. You might get injured, but you're not going to die. So which one would you rather? I agree. A book versus a painting. A painting can be scanned, but never repainted. Yes. Oh, Tanya's coming through with a moving car. Rachel's going with the barrel. Yvonne is going with the moving car. How fast is the car going? It's going fast. Like, not like 100, but, you know, like, let's just say 40 or 50. Like, not, you know, I mean, fast enough, but not death fast. Debbie says, moving car, big TP. God is definitely able to do exceedingly and abundantly. God is definitely great. He has brought me through a great many things in my life. Hallelujah. Me too. I'd jump out of a moving car if my ex-wife was driving. Laura says, Niagara Falls. I'd go down the falls. Sounds like fun times. Interesting. Hey, Ruben, how are you? Mimi's going down or jumping out of the car. Ivana says, my mom actually fell out of a moving car when she was little and survived. Wow. So yeah, moving car. Amen. If I weren't going to die, then I'd do the barrel. Okay. Car. I feel like it would be over quicker. Okay. Which one do you think I would rather do? Out loud. Ruben says car for me. Hey, Mildred, how are you? Welcome. All right. Several people have attempted the barrel over Niagara Falls, and a few have died. It's pretty dangerous, but I'm curious. Ooh, I felt like something like that happened, and I feel like some people have survived, but I'm not sure. Tanya says I would do the car. The adventure of the barrel. Falls. Both you and me jump out of a car. You can see what you're jumping into. You don't know where the rocks are when you land on the bottom of the falls. Facts. You'd barrel down Niagara Falls. That would solve your showering on the road dilemma. That's true. The falls are too high for me to fall. Debbie says I would choose the car. Grant says I'd choose the car. You would do the falls. Jump out of a car for me. I'm a fan of your videos. Glad. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Mike says car. I would have to take the barrel, okay? I'm a huge fan of your videos. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I would actually choose, let's see, double trouble jump out of a car while driving off Niagara Falls. That's adventure right there. But I wouldn't do that. I would choose the moving car because, number one, I get motion sickness. So could you imagine like throwing up in a barrel as you're going down a waterfall? Like if you were maybe in a canoe and also could see, and it was just like, but I would probably still get seasick. So I don't think I'd want to do that. If you jump out of a moving car, you could kind of maybe, depending on the situation, wait for like a grassy knoll or something like that and just like jump out and roll, roll, roll. And I feel like I watched a lot of action movies and you got to roll into it. And with Niagara Falls, that would be like, oh, I don't know. It'd be an adventure, but I don't think I would choose that. Plus the water's probably cold and I don't want to feel cold. So I'm going to go with the moving car. Let's see. Don't go chasing waterfalls. True, Mike. True. I loved your rationale going over the falls in a canoe. Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Throwing up in a barrel as it goes down. I'm dying laughing right now as that visual. That doesn't sound like fun. I think that wouldn't be fun. All right. Let's see. Okay. This next one is, there's only two more. This next one is, would you rather only be able to speak one day a week? So like for one day a week, let's just say every Friday, you could only speak. That's the only day. Or you speak a language that nobody knows except for you, and you can speak all the time. So which one would you rather? Speak one day a week or speak a language? Like, I'm not talking about like a foreign language that somebody might know. I'm talking about like a made up language that nobody else knows. So speak one day a week or speak all the time, but some language that nobody else knows. Which one would you rather? Hey, Vicky, how are you? I'm a new subscriber and really enjoy your content. I'm learning a lot from you. You are so, oh, good. I'm so glad. Ivana says, but what if you were eating cookies on your way down in the barrel? Well, I'd be tossing my cookies, so that wouldn't be fun because I'd like to just keep my cookies inside. Tanya says 1 day a week. Definitely 1 day a week. 1 day a week for Debbie. 1 day a week for Felicity. Oh my God, I'd rather speak 1 day a week. Speak 1 day a week, 1 day a week. Oh my gosh, you guys are all speak 1 day a weeks because we need to listen more. And it frees our mouths up for snacks more often. Ooh, I didn't think about that. 1 day a week, once a week. I would love to be able to speak every language once a week. Speak 1 day a week, read the rest of the week. Speak 1 day a week. The made up language thing would scare people away. They might think I'm a demon possessed. Ooh, true. Speak 1 day a week because I need to learn to listen more. A language nobody knows. I can't keep my mouth shut for 6 days a week. Wait, what? Just went in to get a piece of chocolate. Oh, I need chocolate. What was the question? So, Terry, the question is, would you rather only be able to speak 1 day a week or speak anytime you want, but you speak a language that nobody else knows? It's just your own made-up language. Made-up language can be taught to others, okay? Jenny says smart. These are all very good points. Okay, what do you guys think I would choose? You think I'm going to speak just 1 day a week, or do you think I'm going to speak a language no one knows and I can speak anytime I want? I'd rather speak every day and hope that I could teach my language to others. Good point. I'd say most of you are going to speak just once a week. I think you choose 1 day a week. Okay. Mimi says unknown language. You would speak 1 day a week, Saturday starting at 2 p.m. You'll speak 1 day a week on Saturday for the snack chat. Yep. You guys are funny. For you, once a week, you could always message online in between. Oh, that's a good point, Rachel. Felicity says 1 day. English language that is respectful and kind. You're going to speak a language nobody knows. Your YouTube channel would be very interesting. You would choose a language nobody knows. Big TP, I'll talk too much, so that'd be pretty hard for me to do to pick one. I definitely would have to just do my own language thing. I have a machine gun mouth, always reloading a clip. Am I allowed to use a notepad to write instead of talk? That's a good question. If you have patience, I'd say speak your own language. All right, well, you guys have all made some really good points. I thought coming into this question, I knew exactly which one. So now it's harder for me because I want to change my answer, but I don't. So I'm just going to go with my original. I'm just going to go with my original answer, which would be, I would speak my own language. I can't not talk for a whole week. Yes, I do need to listen more, but I wouldn't be able to record videos. I'd have to put subtitles on everything. And I don't like by the time you get to like 1 week, so many things have happened. You'd be like, blah, 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 like spitting out so much. Plus, if you can only speak 1 day a week, what if something dangerous happens and you're trying to warn somebody of something, or you're trying like, what if somebody's on their deathbed and you wanted to say some goodbyes to them and it wasn't your day? That'd be terrible. Plus, I think I would like teach people, like you guys are saying, teach people my language. I think it might be cheating, Ruben. I was going to say that too, but I guess that's kind of cheating. So you can't write it down, but you can like be around people and they can pick up on your language. I think, I think over time, the people that love you would be like, oh, okay, Nuba Uba means tacos or whatever, I think they would get it. So I think, I just go with making up my own language. And like I think Ivana said, I would just have an interesting YouTube channel. People might think I'm crazy, but it's something different. So that's my answer. Let's see. Ruben says, found a loophole. I'd say you would speak every day. You can teach others your language. Yes, I win. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to say goodbye as in bye. It is amazing how much can be said without words. That's true too. Sign language. Oh my gosh. We're all like missing that. Ivana, you guys are such soul sisters. You understand her. I met her. What she says. The first word you find a translation is for tacos. Totally awesome. Hey, tacos are important. Wow. That sure made for an interesting snack chat. We'd all be just talking amongst ourselves. Do you know what she's saying? I don't know what she's saying. Do you? Hey, Steve, how are you? Yeah, exactly. That would be pretty interesting. Sign language is an official language over here in New Zealand. That's true. Sign language is a real situation. It's a real language. All right, so this is going to be the last one. Anyone want to go out for Nuba Uba? Nuba Ubas. It doesn't have the same ring like Taco Tuesday. It doesn't. Uba Duba, Uba Zuba Tuesdays is not. It doesn't have the same ring. So I don't know. Okay, so this last question is, would you rather get a face tattoo that you choose? You get to choose where you put it on your face and what it is and what it says or what it is, or you have to get a tattoo on your arm and by somebody who dislikes you, somebody that really despises you. And they get to choose where on your arm and they get to choose what it is that goes on your arm. Which one would you rather? Face tattoo that you choose or arm tattoo that your most like despised nemesis chooses for you? Now, some of you don't have people that hate you. And I don't know that somebody hates me, but also just pretend that there's somebody in your life that hates you. I mean, that sounds really bad to say that. Actually, don't think that, but just it's a game. It's just a game. It's a game. Okay. The language is spoken by the Oompa Loompas. That did sound kind of Oompa Loompa-ish. Can I get the tattoo under my hair? Well, I mean, yeah, if your hair grows, like if you had bangs, yeah, it's on your face and you could, as long as it's, like the face tattoo has to be between here and here. Okay, that's the rule. Arm still, because I can get a long sleeve. Okay, Mike's coming through with tattooed by somebody that doesn't like him. On my arm, long sleeves can hide that. Face, that's easy, Felicity says. Nuba Uba, again, another great van. Oh, that's so funny. Debbie's going with a face tattoo, Laura's face tattoo, Steve's face tattoo, Terry's face tattoo. Oh my God, well, I would get a face tattoo that I would choose because I can just get a dot on my face and say, oh yeah. Arm because I can take discrimination. Definitely a face tattoo. I'll take the arm tattoo. At least I can wear a long sleeve shirt. It's hard to hide a face tattoo. Just a beauty mark for Jenny. Evil arm tat for Mimi. Face for sure then, says Ruben. Ooh, maybe some cute stars by my eye for Tanya. Jay says face tattoo, a chance at subtle self-expression, and sadly, no, not the words Nuba Uba. That's gonna haunt me forever. That's a hard one. A very small on the face for Karina. So most of you guys are choosing your face tattoos. Two sisters, Ivana says face tat. Couldn't live with something on my body chosen by someone else. Personally, not into tattoos on me. A hater could do a lot of damage. You didn't say where on your face, but I'm assuming visible. Okay, face. Okay. And Jeanette says that's easy. My people used to do ancient tapping tattoos. These tattoos always showed your status in society. All right. I'll get an eyeliner tattoo. Oh, Debbie, you got smart facts there. Okay, I'll take the tiny little black head as my tattoo. I tattoo my eyebrows. They're practically invisible. I'm wicked pale. Okay, Ruben, another loophole. Are you the CIA? Yeah, Ruben's coming through with some logic. Or just a dot. Nuba Ubas. Hey, Dine with Nazrin? Debbie really snuck in there. True. Which one do you guys think I'm going to choose? 38 with no tattoos. I'm 47 with no tattoos. Well, actually, I do have my eyebrows tattooed. That's like, it's not really called a tattoo. It's called a microblade, but they use ink, and it's with like a razor blade. So I guess it's technically a tattoo. With the eyeliner, yeah, that would hurt. Yeah. Is it going to hurt? I don't know. I've never had eyeliner tattoo, but the eyebrow tattoo didn't hurt. Felicity says face. Grass says I'll choose a face tattoo. Tanya says arm. Debbie says I'm going to choose the face. There's power in the written and spoken word. Wouldn't want negative energy on my skin. You would definitely do the face. 47. Wow, you look great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Face tattoo for you. You would never let a hater write on you. You might choose your face, perhaps a small dot just inside your nasal passage on the face, but unseen. Did you ever think of tattooing angry eyebrows? That'd be weird if I was just like having it like angled down. I don't think so. Two Sisters says face. I love to have microblading, but I'm chicken. It didn't hurt, Felicity. I don't know that I would do it again because you got to keep getting it done. Like, I mean, whatever. But they put this like gel on there that like numbs before they do it. I would have guessed a lot younger. Thank you. Let's never forget that your body is God's temple. Amen to that. Also, before I answer this question, what's everybody having for dinner? I know some of you already had dinner, but what are you guys having for dinner? Because almost every Saturday I end up getting pizza, and I think I'm probably not going to do that today, but I don't want leftovers of Thanksgiving stuff because I already did that for lunch. But I don't know. Let's see. Craving tacos. Okay, tacos sounds good. Leftover turkey, butter chicken, pizza, tacos. Yesterday I had Little Caesars. Oh yeah, Little Caesars good. I had a lobster club sandwich. Oh, Ivana, that sounds so good. Leftover tamales, hamburgers, then dark chocolates. Yum. Surprise, I'm gonna go out for Nuba Uba in honor of travel snacks. Homemade beef stew. Homemade harvest grain bread. That sounds good. Harvest grain bread. Salad. Salad does sound actually good though. A real like good like big giant salad, like chopped salad. I don't know, it's cold, but that actually sounds really good right now with a big piece of like garlic bread. Maybe I'll go get a Caesar salad. That sounds delicious. I was going to have roast beef, but apparently as of a few minutes ago, my wife doesn't feel like cooking, so who knows. Italian sausage with spinach, rotisserie chicken, turkey tacos, pancakes and hash. All this sounds good. I'm trying to figure out what to have for dinner as well. How about some Braunschweiger mac and cheese for this guy, apparently. I had so much mac and cheese this week, I'm kind of over the mac and cheese, which is weird, but just for today, I feel non-mac and cheesy. Pancakes does sound good right now. Oh, cheese and crackers sounds good. Turkey sandwich sounds good, even though I'm not really eating turkey. Even though I had turkey the other day, doesn't even make sense. Spaghetti, that sounds good too. Maybe poached eggs on English muffin. You should try chocolate in your salad. Trust me. Are you being funny, Jenny? Or is that real? Is that real? Like, do you do like a chocolate drizzle? Or do you put like chocolate chunks in there? I need to know. That's interesting. Salad with eggs. Yeah. Do you ever had a Cobb salad? Or are you talking about egg salad sandwich? Toss some cranberries in that salad. Cranberries in salad is good. Cornbread sounds good too. Salad with a balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, salad. I think I'm feeling salady. I feel like maybe I'm going to have a salad. Karina says, face one for me. Grilling steaks and watching the Mike Tyson fight. Is Mike Tyson still fighting? Is that a thing? I didn't even know that was a real thing. I thought Mike Tyson retired like 100 years ago. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Currently enjoying coffee poured over. Oh, Jay. Currently enjoying coffee poured over chocolate frozen custard as I work on an all-encompassing project. I've never tried that, but that sounds so good right now. I've never heard of that, but I think I need to. Oh, Jenny says serious. Like chocolate chunks on what dressing do you use? Now I need to know. No Soylent Green. No, I won't be having Soylent Green, but I am going to look for that movie because that seems like a really interesting thing. He fights in nursing homes. Oh, I started watching, maybe I'm late to the party on this, but I started watching the show on Netflix called iZombie. It's actually a pretty cute show. And then I found out today that it has like 5 seasons. So I'm really thrilled about that because I just started season 2. It's not really gory or anything, but it's a cute show. So if you guys are looking for a Netflix to try out, try iZombie. It's pretty good. He fights in nursing homes. Yeah. Mike Tyson is selling small grills as far as I know. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know he was still actually fighting. No salad like at the salad bar with hard-boiled eggs, ham, and dressing. Yeah, Tyson is fighting tonight. Interesting. I don't put any dressing, just lettuce with chocolate chunks. What kind of lettuce? Like green leaf, romaine, iceberg, green eggs and ham. Never had that. My wife loved that show. It was good. I mean, so far it's been good. Yes, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. tonight. Tyson is getting 10 mil. Bro, just send some of that over my way. Any lettuce. Okay, Jenny, that I might have to put I have a little list going of people on these live streams that tell me about weird food combinations. Lettuce and chocolate. And when I go back on the road, I'm going to have like a little series where I try weird combination foods. And then I'm going to have another series called something like I Should Have Ordered Pizza, where I try to cook and see what happens. We'll see how both of those series goes. Win, lose, or draw, Tyson will walk away with millions. Dang, I need to get on that thing. I don't want to get punched in the face, though. Would you get a Marilyn Monroe dot? I mean, I have like a little dot here, but that's not a tattoo. That's like a little mole. I've had that forever. Tyson, who is that? Tyson is 54. I did not know that. 10 mil. That's a lot of vans. That is a lot of vans. I would be giving out vans. I'd be like, van for you, van for you, van for you. Jones only gets 3 mil. Doesn't seem fair. Hey, is it Iowa Wife Cummings? How's it going? I'm going to check it out, Jenny. Hey, Tyler, how are you? Are you a blue cheese or ranch? I hate blue cheese, so it's going to be a ranch for me. Um, oh, poutine. I love poutine. If only there was enough room in your van for a pizza oven. Oh, I know. I'm gonna miss having an oven because I do like to bake my like frozen pizzas. So I'm gonna have to think of a solution for baking. I like your hat. Thank you. It's because it's cold. The series of you trying to cook called could be called the Unchef Van Life. Yeah, that's. Did you guys hear that? My phone just made this like Siri sound, and I didn't touch my phone. They're listening. Unchef Van Life. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. Oh, I don't know how to say your name, but you're a boxer? I couldn't do it because I'm afraid if someone punches my nose, it's gonna hurt too much. Brown sugar oatmeal. I love that. Jones fights on the regular and Tyson hasn't fought for 15 years. That should be interesting. Toaster oven, I thought about, but I think it's going to be too high in wattages it's going to like suck my power out of my solar or my battery. So I don't want to do something that's going to be too heavy in terms of energy. On the reaction to blue cheese, yeah, I don't like the blue cheese. Check out the Omnia oven. Okay. Omnia oven. Writing that down. Do you watch The Crown? I watched the first season of The Crown and I loved it. And then I think it was the second season or third. I don't know. I can't keep up with the seasons, but whenever they switched over to the new characters, I didn't really love it. I think it went sideways for me, but I did like the first season a lot. So I don't know if it gets better. Maybe I should have stuck it out. So let me know, Terry, if I should get back into it. Oh, I learned how to make pizza in a skillet with lid. Oh, and it works great. These are the things, Tanya, that I'm going to be filming is like learning how to do things differently without all the tools in a home. So we'll see what happens. My name is pronounced Ifa. Ifa. It is Irish. Okay. Good to know. When is your next live show? Every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Grant's doing his banning situation. Have you ever seen anything paranormal? No, I don't get into that. I think that's like demon possessed, and I don't get into that. They have a stovetop oven type thingy. Not sure if you can use it on your stove. I think I've seen that. There's this other one thing. It's like it's almost like this thing with like two handles, and you do it. It looks like those things where you make the little sandwiches, but it's like you can heat things in it like a bake, like you can bake things in it. So I need to look into that as well. Got an extra steak if you want to roll through and watch the fight. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, yeah. The Crown is awesome. Okay, maybe I'll check back into The Crown. I don't know. Oh, England. Okay. When I drove a bus for 34 years, I would heat a can of soup or chili on the dashboard in the winter using the defrost. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Grant, for doing your bouncing. All right, so I have a lot of good ideas for dinner. You guys sound like you're having an amazing dinner, all of you. Let's see, Mike, that's awesome. I should try that. Moving into a new van in a few days. Ooh, that's exciting, Jenny. Have a backup one stove propane cooker. Awesome. Thingy must be the most underrated word in the English language. True. Yes, I learned how to make the dough very easy, then found an episode that showed the stovetop way. I'll send you the link. Okay, good. It comes out crispy and delicious. Yeah, that's good. I need crispy and delicious. Oh, did we get the tattoo verdict? Okay, so my answer is I would do a face tattoo. First of all, several of you or some of you said that, number one, my body is a temple. Number two, I don't want any negativity or hate on my body. Number three, every time I looked at that tattoo, I would be reminded of somebody that hates me. Number three, I want to be able to choose what goes on my body. I wouldn't even want any tattoos, but if I did, I would just, probably do one under like, right here or like right next to my eye or like whatever. But I'd get to choose it. I'd probably do a heart because I love hearts. Um, I could get like, snack pack down my face. That'd be interesting. But no, I'd probably get like a little small something, but that I could choose. I wouldn't want anybody to put anything crazy because think about it. If somebody hates you, what if they put like a swastika on your arm? Could you even imagine? That'd be awful. Or if they put like a wiener on your arm or like something embarrassing. And yes, you can wear long sleeves, but you would know it's there. And every time you took a shower, you'd see it and you'd be reminded. I just can't do it. I'd just rather get a face tattoo and call it a day. We all have your back. Exactly. Grant's doing a great job. I lost, yet I reminded you. Yes. Are you Canadian? I'm not Canadian. I am American. But I've been to Canada many a time. Are you repainting the van? I am going to repaint the van white. That's not on my top priority, so I might be driving around in like a crazy sanded down van for a minute. But if we have time to do it, we'll do it before I take off. Watch the video, her being detained at the, oh, okay. Yeah, no. Next time I'll have better plan when I go over the border, whenever the border does open back up. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of that show Tattoo Wars or something where two people choose the tattoo they put on each other and where to put it on the other person. Yes. Yes, Vancouver, I saw that episode, yes. There are things way worse than a wiener, but you're funny. I mean, yeah, there's way worse things, but yeah, that I still wouldn't want that. Strange fact, until 1940, Arizona had a swastika on state highway shields. It had a good meaning before Hitler ruined it. Oh, dang. That's crazy. I wouldn't want any of these. I wouldn't want any negative things on me. I would be beside myself about that. All right. So we've had a good, wonderful episode. I haven't decided yet about the van warming gifts on Amazon yet. If I'm going to open it, I guess okay, we'll do this. If I get like a few more during the week where I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do like one or two and then one or two. And then on the final day, I'll do like whatever's left. How about that? I'll make sure that I always reserve a few gifts, depending on how many. I'll make sure to reserve those till the 19th. So we'll have something to do, like something to open. But if I get some throughout the week, I'll at least bring one to the party for the next few Saturdays. That's a good compromise, right? For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, a few snack packers had the good idea of having like a van shower, like a van warming party, and starting a registry, like how they do baby showers, wedding showers, wedding registries. So I started a registry on Amazon, and I'll post it here real quick. Since we're about to end. Oops. Ah! Oh. Sorry, I just hit Jenny on accident because I was trying to pin this comment. I did that to Grant once on accident. I blocked Grant for a hot second one time. Sorry, Jenny, I didn't mean to, if you're back. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So let's see. Hey, Black Sheep, how are you? Okay, so basically, the way the van warming registry works is it's just like a wish list on Amazon. And so I've just added things to the wish list that'll be for my van. And what it does is, I guess, like I've never done it, but Terry just sent me this gift, so she knows how to do it. But I guess you just go on and you order it just like you would on Amazon, like if you're ordering something for yourself. But Amazon already has the address here to my parents' house. They already have it in the system. So I guess when you just pay for it or whatever, it just sends it to that address. So I guess it knows how to do that. So the address is already embedded into Amazon. So that's the way that works. Okay, good. I'm glad you made it back, Jenny. Oh, AGTWNC, what? Coming through with the 20? What's up? Thank you so much. Hold on, let me give you a shout on here. Let's see. I'm going to give you a victory shout.
Yes!
You got 3 little sounds because thank you so much. That's wonderful. I totally appreciate that. Thank you for the snack fund donation. Much appreciated. Ding, ding, ding. Uh-oh, did we get disconnected? Are we still connected? I think we're still connected. Let me know if you guys can still see and hear me. Do you have a GoFundMe page as well for you? I don't have a GoFundMe. I just have like PayPal, Cash App, and then I have this van warming registry just for the van warming party that we're going to have on the 19th. Okay, we're still connected. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. So wonderful. Okay, good. So anyways, Terry, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what you do, right? You just go on and order like normal, and then Amazon sends it over. But I think that's it. Selfishly like and sub to my YouTube. Oh, what is it? Is it that AGTWNC? AGTWNC. I'll check it out. Let me know. Let us all know what your channel is. Oh, bye, Jane. We're about to close up shop in just a minute. Mike didn't. It means something like peace, Trinity, or something. Wait, did I miss something? I might have missed something earlier. So sorry if I missed it. Oh, are you talking about the swastika? Because I didn't know that either. Amy says, I want to start a YouTube channel. You should. Anyone that wants to start a YouTube, you should do it. Do it. Once you do it, you'll see if you like it or you don't like it, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's very rewarding, though, but it is a lot. It's like a full-time job, so it is a lot of work. But it's not for everybody, but if you enjoy doing it, then it's great. It's wonderful. Okay. Okay, Terry says, yep, just go on and order easy. Okay, cool. It has been delightful spending time with you, and good luck on the build this week. Thank you. I'll need all the prayers and support I can get. It did mean that, I think, or something like that. Okay, yep, I have 18 subs and want to grow. Okay, I will check it out. Awesome. Well, I am going to go figure out what's going to happen for dinner. Maybe a salad, or I don't know what. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you guys get some Cyber Monday deals. Maybe something's gonna be wonderful. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend, I guess, because we're still in the holiday weekend. Trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I guess that's it. I'm just happy to be here today with you guys. Thank you for all the love, support, the donations. And thanks again, Terry, for my awesome alpaca tote, which I'll be sporting from now on. And I appreciate you guys. Have a blessed week. And then I will see you guys on the next live stream next Saturday. Bye for now.